Hello and Assalamualaikum. Today we are from Faculty of Mechanical and Automotive Engineering Technology. So my name is Muhammad Irfan bin Johari and this is my partner Ko Liang. We are from group Athena and this is our final project for drawing and CAD. So for introduction, why we choose this project? We choose this project is because since the world is struggling with COVID-19, so our aim is to spread awareness uh, and encourage people for sanitary behavior. So for what is Athena meaning? The Athena meaning is the goddess of wisdom. Then there are 12 part component in our project. The first is base, pole, dustbin, dustbin holder, mid shelf, trash pathway, top shelf, wall, U-shaped rod, dumbbell shaped rod, and rod connector. And our uniqueness of in our design is there is no screw and nut. And there are four objectives in our project. The first is to learn new knowledge, then to learn how to be proactive, next to create unique and rare stand, and the last one to let the world know the use of stand.
So the methodology that we choose is we divided tasks at first, and then the software we use is SolidWorks, Google, Word, PowerPoint. And we done a weekly discussion too. For that, we done a meeting on once a week and we discussed for around 30 to 1 hour, 30 minutes to 1 hour. And we also seek for help, which is we seek for our lecturer help to help us and guide us to done this project. So this is our flowchart. As you can see, there is one discussion, two checking, one assembly, and then others is files combine, report presentation, and done. The blue part is my part, the green part is Irfan part. So the red part is we done it together. So to see this more clearly, you can pause the video and just see it.
Okay, so for literature review, so we draw our project based on this picture. So this is our 3D model. So this is our design isometric view. So for the left one is the right sectional view, and the middle one is top sectional view, and the last one is the front sectional view. Okay, for the drawing steps, first of all, we must put the base first, then because it is fixed. Then for the pole, we use concentrate. This is because it is to make sure that the pole is at the middle of the base. Then for the top, then for the top shelf, the top shelf must be at the top of the pole. So I will use concentrate and coincident. Then for the wall, we must put the wall at the top of the shelf. So I will use width with the help of the surface of the top shelf, and the mid shelf. I will use coincident with the help of inner of the mid shelf and the body of the pole. Then for the trash pathway, I will use inner line of the trash pathway coincident with the line of the hole at the mid shelf and the top shelf.
And for the dustbin holder, I use concentric, coincident, and width. Since the dustbin holder need to be fixed in the middle of the mid shelf and the base, so I use width. For the concentric, I use it because to make it fixed and it cannot be moved and rotate. So as you can see, the dustbin also have been put inside the dustbin holder. As you can see that I need to use concentric, width, and coincident to do so. Since the upper part of the dustbin is more wider than the lower part, so the dustbin can be located at the mid at, at the dustbin holder. And for the rod connector, as you can see, there is a rod connector on the top of the wall. The rod connector, I need to use with concentric, and I need to use with coincident. So to do that, I need the help of the surface of the wall so that I can use the width reference and the tab reference. And for the U-shaped rod, since there is a inner hole which is cylinder shape in the rod connector, I need to use concentric to make it fixed and make it do not rotate. And to make it placed in the middle, I need to use width. As you can see, the U-shaped rod is already in the mid of the design. And the dumbbell shape for the dumbbell shaped rod, I use width and concentric. For that, I use concentric when the inner cylinder for the U-shaped rod cylinder needs to be attached. And to do that, I need to use concentric. And for coincident, I use it too to make sure the outer cylinder cannot make the move into the inner part. And for the sanitizer holder, I use width and concentric. For that, I need to use width because I need to locate it in the middle of the top shelf. And I need to use concentric because to make it attach there, and with the help of the radius of the half cylinder, I can make it.
Okay, so for the exploded view, the left one is our exploded view. It is simple. We just click the button of exploded view. Then we can adjust the component based on the X, Y, and Z axis. And the right one is the exploded drawing view. So we just drag the exploded view. Then the main thing that we must have is the balloon. So the balloon function is to label all the component. Then we must have table. The table function is to describe all the component that we have done.
So for the orthographic view of the design, I use the help of the feature in the SolidWorks. As you can see, I use the drawing from the assembly, and I use ANSI A3. So to do that, I just drag the front view from the drawing properties, and I just drag it and click whenever I want. And after I click it, it will be appear another view, which is top view when you pull the mouse to the top, and right view when you pull the mouse to the right. And when you pull the mouse to the corner, it will be given isometric view. So example of the part orthographic view, so I have choose top shelf. I choose this because there is so many dimensions, so I can tell you guys how to make sure that we can get all the dimensions. To do this, I recommend that we use the auto dimension under the smart dimension part. In the future, when you click the auto dimension, there will be appear a box, just like hidden line box like that. And you just click the box and you click OK, then it will automatically appear the dimension. So for the missing dimension, you can just use smart dimension to get it. So here is other part, here is pull, here is top shelf, the picture from the before. So here is wall, mid shelf, trash pathway, dustbin holder, dustbin, road connector, U-shaped road, dumbbell shaped road, bottle holder.
Okay. For the function of the component, so the first component is base. The base function is to make it stable. So for the pole, it will have stable height, so all people can use it stable and easier. Then for the top shelf, it is platform for hand sanitizer where we put our hand sanitizer. Then the wall is to divide the top shelf. Then the mid shelf is platform to put things. So before we use our other hand sanitizer, we can put things on the mid shelf. Then the trash pathway is to make sure the trash go into the dustbin. Then the dustbin holder is to hold dustbin. The dustbin, of course, to collect trash. And the rod connector of the U rod and wall. Then the U-shaped rod is to support for the dumbbell. The dumbbell shaped rod is placed to hang the roll tissue. And the last one is the sanitizer holder, is of course to hold the sanitizer.
Okay, so for the uniqueness of this, I can tell that we have a good trash system and it is danger free, and it also provide a tissue system. For the good trash system, as you can see, the dustbin can be easily removed from the dustbin holder. Since the upper part is more wider than the lower part, it's just like hanging the dustbin in the dustbin holder. It is danger free because there is no edge and a sharp point, so that when people bump into it, they will not get injured. The tissue system is when there is a roll tissue at the top of the design where it is put inside the U-shaped road. So for the recommendation for the future works, I recommend that we need to add more magnification feature in software, which is maybe there's a more feature in the SolidWorks that can help us to make our design more smooth and make it more beauty. And I hope so that we can be provided a new software, which is a new app beside of SolidWorks that can help us to done a project like this. I also hope that we can create more creative and unique idea. For this, maybe with the provide a new software, we can get a new idea and a new thinking to make our design. So the last recommendation is I hope that we can add more members in the project because the more the merrier and maybe we can get more idea.
Okay, so for the conclusion, we have made a suitable design because the height is suitable for all people. And then we have a safety feature such as we use fillet so that the edge is not sharp. Okay, then the question is to improve our design skill. As we know, engineering student must have the design skill because it is one of the main skill that we must have. And next is the importance of SolidWorks. We know that SolidWorks have many features, so we can gain more information, and then we can gain money from that. And the last one is to spread awareness about COVID-19. As you know, COVID-19 in our country is getting worse. So I hope our project can help to decrease the case of COVID-19 and spread awareness to all people. So that's all from us. Thank you.
Thank you.